So it's apparent to me that Dom is changing his name every month. So I thought, why not make a Dabber, Dom, whatever you want to call him, tier list name on all of his names. Alright, so we have the tier list screen right here. We have all of his names that he's had in the past. And here we have a tier list chart, a list, whatever you want to call it. So first, we're starting off with the classic Rocky name. I might have got it wrong. He might have had something at the end of the Rocky name or whatever. But I knew that he was all about that boxing shit and, you know, the Rocky movies and shit. That was what he was intending. Alright, so we have it right here, S tier. We're going to go for S tier as best. E for worst. I mean, I'd say since, you know, he was copying, like, this name wasn't his. He copied it from a movie. I mean, it's not a terrible name. It has potential to be some sick, iconic name or something, but it's already taken. So, I'm going to have to give it, I'm going to give it a C. A C tier, since, you know, it's still a good name. You know, you could potentially see it as some other name. Dom Plays and Vlogs. This one, I'm going to be honest, I'm not feeling it. It's kind of bad because long ass name, you know, nobody wants to see that title. Vlogs and plays. I'm gonna give this one an E tier because it's just I don't know. Dabber Dude is the classic. I'm gonna have to give this one an A tier. An A tier because, you know, it's just a classic. It's just, you know, the OG classic, the main name that he's been having for, you know, Vapor Dude. Yeah, I don't know why he changed it. That's pretty weird. I'm about to give it a E tier. Yes. Elite Ace. I don't know how I felt about this one. I felt like he really was feeling that one, and, you know, he really liked it. He thought it was a new wave. He thought it was a new move. Personally, I mean, the tier list is about my opinion and my thoughts. I wasn't a huge, you know, a fan of that one, but it's not a terrible name. It could have gone somewhere, but I'm gonna have to give it a C tier. I'll give it a C tier. I'm being fair here. Dabber. I'm not sure. I think he went back to just Dabber. No dude, just Dabber. That was pretty clean. And, you know, I think that one has potential to be, you know, the iconic top tier name. I'm gonna have to give that one an S tier personally because, you know, it's like I said, the Dabber Dude is the classic OG, and, you know, for it to just say Dabber, he can make a brand out of that shit. Zeno. Now I'm gonna be honest, I didn't fuck with this one when he changed it to Zeno at the beginning, but I got really used to it. Before he changed it, you know, again. And I just, you know, stuck to calling him Zeno for a while. And, you know, he didn't like it after that. You know, it was a dead name for him, you know. But I really fucked with it because I stuck with it. And, you know, I was getting used to it. And it really became iconic to me at some point. And, you know, at the beginning I didn't like it. But then, you know, how much it improved is crazy. So I'm going to have to give this one I'm gonna give it a B tier. I'm gonna give it a B tier because, you know, it's a good name. Maverick. This one, I don't know how I felt about that stage in his career. You know, he wasn't grinding. It wasn't nothing crazy. He was, you know, I don't know. It was a cool name, but stolen. And I don't know how I feel about that. It's really like stolen from Logan Paul. You know, Maverick by Logan Paul. And that's why I'm gonna have to give it a D tier because it's not a terrible name, but it was stolen, you know, from a new brand. It's not like they're, you know, discontinued or something like that. It's a new brand, and, you know, he could have got sued for that or something like that. The Real Dom. I'm gonna be honest, at first I didn't know how to feel about this one. I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it either. But, you know, it really stuck with me, and I fucked with it. And, you know, it was the most recent name, if I'm being honest. And, you know, I guess I liked it. It was nice. At the end of the day, I ended up liking it. The Real Dom, I'm gonna have to put that at an A tier because, you know, I feel like that could have been classic, and, you know, it showed the new stage in his career. The Real Dom, I feel like that's when something really switched in him to be a whole different character, you know, to take a different persona. But yeah, Dom X tier, the name he recently has. This one's clean. I mean, X tier, I don't really know what it meant. I think he meant something more like you're at the top tier, you know what I mean? But you know, the name itself, it has potential, but I just don't see it like yet. Maybe in the future it could have been something, it could be something crazy, I mean. And I'm gonna have to give this one it's between an A or a B. I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give it a B just for the fuck of it, cause you know it's like it's kind of new, it hasn't stuck with me yet, but it has potential, I guess. Dapper. Apparently I got this one wrong. Instead of dapper, it's dappa. But yeah, I'm gonna be saying dapper for the whole fucking scene, but whatever. Now, with this new name that he got going on, if you check his second channel, because he has a second channel that is very unknown, very, very secretive, he is in the talks or in the works of turning his name to Dapper. Now, I'm not sure if this is like just for the second channel or if it's, you know, his soon to be official name, but I really fuck with it. I love it because it brings us back to the classic dabber name, but you know, dabbing is a cringy thing, so I see why he changed it. But Dapper, it kind of sounds sick. It's not dabbing, it's not stealing it, it's not no cringy shit. This actually looks like a drip product or some sick fucking company or something like that. I'm gonna have to give it an S tier. And yeah, that's just my honest opinion. If his name does end up being Dapper officially, I fuck with it. I really encourage it. And you know, I just think it's a sick idea. So that is the Dom names tier list. I want to do more tier lists, but I don't know of what. Hopefully this becomes a you know, a common series or something. Let me know what I should do a tier list of next. But yeah,
cold like ice, didn't make it out alive.